Yeah, for that reason, we need to provide validation for each and every test case. Here I'm not like writing multiple test cases. Just I'll show you how to use asset class. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So for that, what I will do first, I will get the title of this web page. Okay.
Yeah.
I will get the title of this web page. I already know what is the title. If I open this Classes Academy, see what is the title of this web page?
Rasmus Academy.
Academy. By seeing, I know. But now I want to execute via script. I want to get this title. Okay. And I now whatever. Okay. I'll write and I will show you. String string expected result. This already we know. Okay. Expected result. Chassis Academy. Or you can say expected title instead of result. Expected title. And this is string, right? That's the reason I stored in string. Now I need to get the actual result with the help of my script. How I will write script, please observe. Driver dot get
I
title. We have one method. Yes, I already given all the methods in one assignment and asked you to do assignment. Have you people did? I think day 12 or day 11.
Not yet, Parashram.
Yeah, see here I have noted all the useful methods. No problem, Pujita. But see, whenever you get some time, right? Please try to write script for each and every method.
Yeah,
Okay,
sure.
small script. Okay, yeah. So here I have here. See, get title is there, right?
yes.
Yeah. So with the help of this, what I will get the title of my web application. Again, I am storing this in string. I am giving this string name as actual result. Sorry, actual title. Now what I will do, now I need to compare this two with the help of
As
asset
per
class. Yes, asset is a class. Okay, whatever methods available in asset class, right? All are static. If the methods are static, how we will call that methods? With the help of class name. Asset dot. See, so many are there. So I'm using asset
equals
equals. Yes. And I'm passing this expected title
and the
and
actual rate.
actual title. Yes. After that, I'll close this.
And these are not case sensitive, right, Parfuram? Uh, if Races Academy, if F is S is capital, we need to hard code S as capital and expected title, right?
Again, that is excellent question. What we will do, we'll execute and we'll see. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm executing this. Later, what I will do, I'll change this S to small and we'll see. Okay. Yeah. I haven't tried Suraj. See, our scenario got passed. It means like it's passing means like our title is matching. So how to know this particular thing is like passed? Just by putting system dot out dot println. Here will title is matching. As you said, I'm changing this S to small now. I think it do not work. Got failed. Why it failed? We'll see. See, if you see Java long assert error, so you are getting assertion related error. So at that time you will see assert error related exception. And here, if you see expected is Strasis Academy, but actual but found is, see here, expected is Strasis Academy, but found this one, where it is saying here expected, not actual, right?
Yeah.
So yeah, so by seeing this we can say it's not case sensitive, Suraj. So we need to provide exact value.
Yes.
Yeah, now we'll see. We'll run and see. Yeah, now it got passed. Title is matching. Now what I will do, I will create. Now what I will do, I'll get this text. Okay, I'll get this text and I'll match this text is matching or not. So in this case, what is my expected text? Pujita, what is my expected text now?
This the whole STEM art,
Yes, this.
leadership and technology courses.
So I'm storing this in string and I've given variable name as expected text. Now I need to get the text. How to get, Pujita?
Write
What
the
is the,
XPath of that.
yes, yeah, I'll find the XPath of this. Please help me to write the XPath.
Yeah. Control F double slash.
Yeah. So we have like text, right? We can use our text. Yeah. Double slash tag name
Yeah. Tag name, which is that H1.
text text. Why? Because I'm using text. We have exact text in the script, right? So I'm using text. See, it's highlighting one of one, right? So whenever if you see like this text, exact text, right? Like this, you can use text syntax to write the
Yeah.
XPath. Okay. Yeah. So I'm copying this. What I need to do? Driver dot find element by dot
But
XPath. And what is the method to get the
Dot
text?
get test.
Yes.
Get text.
Get text. Yes. Now I will store this in string actual text. And like that execution is like moving smoothly, but I am not getting like that particular test case pass or not. That's the reason what I am doing. I am adding one sysout to see the execution in console. So I'm adding one sysout. Now I am giving text is matching. Oh, sorry. And here what I need to do now, I need to assert dot assert equals expected text, then actual text. What this piece of code is doing, it's comparing with expected text and actual text. Okay, if it is equal, then our test case got passed. If not, our test case is failed. Now I am executing this. We'll see. our scenario got passed. See, title is matching, text is matching. Means like both the validations worked fine. Now, what I will do, I'll fail this. So I'm instead of capital S, I am putting small s. Now I'll run this. See, scenario got failed. And if you go top, you go top. So what it is saying? Expected is Strasis Academy, but found Strasis Academy. So now by seeing this, we know this particular test got paced in which failed in which line? Which line? Here, right? In 26th line, right?
Yeah.
Yes. Why I am saying means see title is matching is came. This we have written top. That's the reason it got printed. Now what I will do, I'll put this here. Yeah. So our like script got failed here. See, because of failing this, other part of the code also affected, right? So
Yes.
it's stopping here only. Our cursor is terminating from the code and we are getting exception. So how to overcome this? Even though this particular test case got failed, we need to move forward and we need to run remaining code. How to do this? Apart from the handling exception, we have another way. Before that, whenever one test case got fails, right, we can pass the message here. Here you can pass the message by saying title is not matched. And when this message will print, right, whenever your test case will fail, with the help of this asset equals, this particular message will print. If your test case is pass without like affecting, I mean without this piece of code, if your test case is passed means this particular message will not print. That we will see now. So what I will do first, I will give proper details. I'll execute this. Our scenario got passed. If you go top, see nowhere this particular message printed in our console. Then what is the use of passing this message here? Use is there whenever our test case is failed, right, because of this assertion or because of our validation. When our test case fails, this particular piece of message will print. Now what I will do, I'll fail this. I'll execute. It got failed now. If you see, along with your exception, you can see title is not matched. This particular string got executed, right? Why? Because here your title is not matching. That's the reason this particular piece of message will execute in our console. When it will execute? When your test case will fail because of the validation. So again, this is one more interview question. So interviewer will ask like you will provide message in asset equals, right, when that will print in console. So most of the people will answer like yes, it will print when the test case got passed. Or few people will say like, yeah, it will print like even though it pass or fail, like there is no relation, it will print every time. But actual thing is it will print when our test case will fails, right? At that time only this particular piece of string will executes. Clear? Clear?
Yes.
Krishna, when this message will print?
When error was observed in the above lines, then the line 25 is printed, and from line 26 the code is not executed.
Executed whenever our like validation will fails, right? This particular
Yes.
string, whatever message we are adding here, right, that will print. But
Yeah,
whenever
it
our
causes error.
validation, yes Krishna,
Yeah, you were saying, I was saying what you said. Like
yes,
at line 25, the code is stopped, and we get a error message. Along with error message, we get the title is not matched message.
when like our like if it works fine,
We will
the
not get any.
message, yes, in our console, right? Yes, fine. Now
If
see,
Parashram, if any error comes, the error will be printed and the script runs, right? It will continue with the other code.
no, it's not running, right? It's like stopped here only.
Yes, got it.
Yeah, I'll run again, Suraj, for clarification. See, I'm running this. See, if you go, actually our code should be close after completion of our code. It should close, but it's not closing. Why it is not closing means our script failed. Which line? Title is not matched. Yes, here itself it got failed. This remaining code is not executing. How to overcome this? For that reason, we have again assertions only, soft assertions. So whatever assertions we have used till now, right, all are called hard assertions. Okay, hard assertions. So what is the disadvantage of hard assertions?
The
If
script will stop in the middle if something goes wrong.
goes wrong in the validation,
Validations.
need to say that point. Okay,
Yeah.
validation. And if you use soft assertions, even though that script will one line of validation will fail, still it will move further. Okay, now we will see that. So I'll create object for we have one class called soft asset, and this soft asset is whatever methods available in the soft asset, right? All are instance methods. If methods available in the class are instance method, how to access that methods? By creating object, right? Yeah, we learned this
Class.
initial days only. Yes, but previously we called directly with the help of asset class. So whatever methods available in this asset class, right, all are static. That's the reason with the help of direct class name we called methods. But whatever methods available in soft asset class, all are instance methods. That's the reason I'm creating object, and with the help of object, now I will access the methods. What I am doing now, I am changing wherever asset is there, I am changing to soft asset. And same methods which available in asset class, right? Same methods available in soft asset class also. Like soft asset dot asset equals. Here also I am changing. Now I will run this code. See, still it is like S is small I kept. Actually, if you use asset class, at that time this particular validation is should fail, but here I am using soft asset. We'll see. See, our test case got passed. If you go top, see, title is matching, text is matching is coming. By seeing this, what you need to understand, with the help of soft asset, if even though if it failed like any of the validation, it will move further, I mean executing further code, right?
Yes.
But here again, if you see how we need to know which assertion got failed. If you see in this console, nowhere it mentioned, nowhere it mentioned, right? I'll maximize this. If you see this console, are you able to see like in which line the error got? And if you see here, like our test case also, it's showing like pass only, but actually our test case got failed, right?
Yes.
You are getting right. Actually here like if you see this Strasis Academy expected title equal to actual title, it is not matching. By seeing this, we can conclude, right? Conclude that our test case should fail. But what I have done, I have used soft assertions. Even though this particular line fails, I want to move further. That's the reason I have used soft assertions. But at the same time, I want to know which validation got failed. Okay. For that, we have again one method called
Artists. Artists.
What is that, Padma? Padma, you are saying something. What is that method?
Artists.
Soft asset dot assetall method. After adding this piece of code, see now. I'll execute this. See, now it's showing failure. But if you see, our driver got closed, means entire script got run. But still it's showing failure. If you go top, in which line it failed, it's showing now. See, title is not matched like Strasis Academy, but found is Strasis Academy. Now you got what is the use of assetall method? Everyone? Are any questions? Pujita, why have used this piece of code here?
Yeah, to match the text.
Suraj, why have used this piece of code here?
Uh, Sorry, Parasama, I think I missed that part. Can you please repeat actually?
Sure.
Only your test will continue the execution if assertions fail.
Yes, Padma.
But you call the soft asset all.
Yes. So why I have added this code? I will execute this and I'll show you, Padma, once. So I have executed this. My script got run and you can see here you can see your test case got passed, and if you see there is no error in entire console. Is there any error? No, right?
Yes.
But actual thing is here this validation got failed, right?
Yes.
This particular validation got failed, right?
Yes. 27.
Yeah, but nowhere it's printing by saying like that particular line is failed. So to know that, I'm adding that this piece of code here. Okay, now I'll execute this again. See, now it's showing failure. Even though the entire script got run, still showing it's showing failure. Now if you go top, where it got failed, it's showing. See, title is not matched, expected Stars Academy, but found Stars Academy. Pujita, now clear?
Yeah, it's clear now.
Now why I am adding this code? Can you explain?
So when it is
When this
when it
piece of
is
code not
when this
there,
piece of
what
code
happened?
is not, so when if an error comes, it still executes, right?
Um,
Suraj, can you explain why I am adding this code?
last one, soft asset all. Actually, if I test will test will continue execution, even the test is fail. If the assertion is fail, uh, but unless if you call the assertion.
Yeah, for that reason I'm using soft asset, Padma. But why I am using this piece of code here?
Mm.
Anyone wants to say why I am
To know
adding this?
in which line, to know in which line what soft assert failed.
Yes, exactly. To know which line that soft asset got failed, we need to know in console. For that reason, I'm adding this piece of code.
Okay, now got it.
Got it right?
Yeah.
Pujita, you are clear now, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Now we'll move to now. We have learned asset class, soft asset class, and asset all method. Now we'll learn priority, description, and groups. So these three are called attributes, test-ng attributes. How to use this in our tests we will learn now. So for that reason, I'll create one class. I will create methods. This is method one. And here I am putting at the rate test. Like this, I am creating total 5 methods. I've created total 5 methods. Now I'll execute these methods. See, all 5 test cases got passed. If you go top, you can see all 5 test execution we can see here. Now, how to use priorities? For example, I want to print, I want to execute this method first. So for that, if I want to execute this method first, right, with the help of priority attribute, we can give like this priority equal to 1, so that this particular method will execute first. And you want to execute this particular test second, can give like this. And if you want to execute this test case third, can give priority 3. Okay, now want to execute this particular test case 4. Like this we can give orders to the tests based on your requirement. And here I am giving 5. Now I'll save this and I'll execute. We'll see the output. See, first we have given priority 1 to method 5. That's the reason method 5 first executed. We have given priority 2 to method 3, and priority 3 to method 1, priority 4 for method 2, and priority 5 for method 4. So it executed, right, based on our order. Right? You got
Yes,
how to use priorities now?
just by passing
Priority attribute.
priority keyword in the test, like at the rate test
We
or
can,
at the test.
yes, we can set up our execution, I mean order of execution for tests. Okay. Yeah. Now, how to use this description attribute? For example, you want to run this test, at that same time you want to print some text or description. For that reason, we use description attribute, and here you can pass. So method 1 description, whatever description you can write it here and you can pass. Now I'll execute this. I'll show you output. If you see your output, see this description we pass it, right? Now our test, that's the reason showing method 5. Why it's first executed method 5 means we have given priority 1 here, and whatever string we passed by using description attribute, it will print like this. So like this we use description attribute to pass some text through our test. Now last one is groups. How to use groups attribute in test engine. Okay, we have like concepts called in testing, we have concepts called regression testing, sanity testing, smoke testing, or regression test cases, smoke test cases, sanity test cases. So what we will do, we'll select few test cases as part of regression, we will select few test cases as part of sanity, we will select few test cases as part of smoke. So what are the test cases we have selected as part of smoke, right? Whenever our project manager will ask to run the smoke test results at smoke test cases and provide results at that time, so instead of running all the test cases, whatever like we have chosen smoke test cases, right, with the help of grouping attribute, we can group that and we can run that particular smoke test cases alone, and we can provide result to our project manager. So for that reason, we use group attribute. Now I will write group attribute and I'll show you. Groups is equal to, for example, this particular test case I am choosing as regression, and this as also regression. Smoke, smoke, smoke. I'm giving this as sanity. So here only 5 test cases are there. For example, if I have like 100 test cases, at that time what we will do, based on our selections of the, I mean like for example, we selected 50 cases for regression, 50 cases for smoke, and few cases for functional. Like that, like what we will do, we'll group the test cases, and based on our requirement, we'll execute that particular groups and will provide test results to our project manager. Now I will execute this. How I am executing, please observe. Now I don't want to execute all, just I want to execute regression alone. So at that time, I'm right clicking, I'm going to this run as. Now I'm clicking this run configuration. Okay, run configuration. And here instead of running class, I'm moving to groups. Okay, groups. And here if you click this browse, here you can see as of now how many groups are there in our class. 3, right? One is regression, another one is sanity, and another one is smoke. And few suits, like there are like SIT cases, I mean system integration cases, user acceptance test cases also they will provide. At that time you can see that SIT cases and I mean user acceptance test cases groups also. As of now I have created 3, that's the reason you can see 3 here. Now my requirement is to execute this regression cases. So for that I am selecting this regression and I'm clicking on OK, and now I'm clicking on run. See, total 2 test cases got run. Why? Because we have only 2, we have selected 2 regression test cases from all test cases. If you see this method 1 and method 2. Clear? How to use this groups attribute? Are any questions?
Once, can you tell one more time, Parashram?
Yeah. So actually in real time projects, right, Suraj? So we will do
Yeah, like
I
the smoke sanity
yeah.
test.
So we
Yeah.
will do, yeah, I will tell you. Actually, initially unit testing will be there. Okay, this will done by the developer. Okay, later we will do system integration testing. Okay, system integration testing. We will write few test cases as part of this system integration testing. Will execute. Okay, and will after this will do in user acceptance testing. Sorry, acceptance testing. Okay, after this what we will do, so this is like common for each and every story. We will do these 3 rounds of testing. After completion of unit testing, right, we will move our piece of feature into production. Okay, after moving our piece of feature into production, right, at that time still we do not leave that application like that only. We do one round of testing on the application in production environment also. That testing is called as sanity testing. Okay, and this is also one kind of testing when we will do, when we'll move our piece of code into the
Production.
production, right? Yes, at that time we do one round of testing is called sanity testing. We have smoke testing also. Whenever some updates happen to the our application, right, it may be backend update, or it may be any certification update, or it may be front end update, or it may be db update, anything related to our application, means that particular technology, if integrate with our application, right, and they will release that particular updated version into the production. At that time, whatever project manager will ask, right, do one round of testing in test environment. That testing is called as smoke testing. Okay, whenever some updates happen, right, to the application, updates means it may be backend update, it may be front end update, it may be certification update, anything related to the update to the application. At that time, our project manager will ask to do one round of testing in test environment. That testing is called as smoke testing. Okay, now what is meant by regression testing? Regression testing, and we
So,
have retesting
uh,
also.
if a new feature is added into the production, we'll do sanity. If any minor updates happen, we use smoke testing.
This will do in production environment, this will do in testing environment.
QA
See,
environment.
because of some other team update, why? Because db is integrated with our application, right,
Yes.
Suraj?
Yes.
Yeah, and like we will incorporate few certifications.
Mm-hmm.
These images links will come with the help of certifications only.
Okay.
Yeah, so that certifications, like they will set up one timeline. Actually, if that timeline ends, right, I mean the front end developer, back end developers need to add some certifications. So if that also will that update also will happen, right, our
Yeah.
project manager will ask to do one round of testing for our application. Okay, I
Okay.
mean our application means this particular application. So that testing is called as smoke testing. You got difference between the smoke and sanity,
Yeah.
everyone? Yeah. Now, what about regression testing here?
And
Regression testing means, yes, you're saying something, Suraj.
yeah, end-to-end testing is called regression testing. Yeah.
No, no, no. End-to-end testing is again different. That we will perform in pre-prod. So
Okay.
regression testing is nothing but, see, whenever new feature added to our application, right? For example, see, uh, don't know. So what happened, right? Okay, I'll log in into this application and I'll show you. See, this text actually, when I joined into the company, right? At the time, this text is not there. So after, like, based on Srini's suggestion, Anu added this. Okay. So because adding this, okay. So after adding this piece of code, what Anu did, this added in dev environment. I mean, like our local, right? After that, she moved this application into the production.
Yes.
Actually, in real time, they do not move directly this particular application into the production. Initially, they will move this particular application into the test environment, and they will ask, because of adding this thing, any other functionality should not affect. Other functionality should not affect. Okay, because of adding this new thing, other functionality should not affect. For that reason, we do one round of testing. That testing is called as regression testing. Clear?
Yes.
Now, for example, she did one spelling mistake here. Anu. Why? Because this added by Anu or Maheshwar, I don't know. Yeah. So they did some spelling mistake or some grammatical mistake they did. Okay. So at that time, see this added, we did one round of regression testing and we say it to Anu like everything is good. Then she moved this particular piece of code from, this particular piece of application from testing environment to production. And in production, we observed some grammatical mistake is there in this particular text. Okay. Then what we observed that tester observed that in production, not in testing. Production they observed. Now what Anu will do? Again, Anu will do that. Anu will correct that grammatical mistake in her local. After that, she directly move to the